Maverick is a general user interface for micro-air vehicles, or MAVs. Maverick is a front-end alternative for controlling the MAV, which is currently done through a command line utility. There are 5 basic requirements that Maverick must satisfy. First, it must be able to read incoming data from the MAV, as well as send commands to control the MAV. It must also be able to replay previous missions that the MAV has flown. This small vehicle can be difficult to see, so a grounded camera must move and rotate to always maintain visual contact with the MAV. It must do this all without an internet connection. Here's some of the terminology we use. First is a MAV. This is a micro-air vehicle. They come in many different forms, but the ones that we're concerned with are quad-rotor MAVs created by Ascending Technologies. ROS. This is an interface between the physical robot and the software. ROS can interface with many different devices, such as this Roomba, but in our case we'll use ROS to communicate between Maverick and the MAV. MIT Aztec. This is a ROS package made by MIT that performs low-level operations on the MAV, such as controlling the orientation, rotation, and thrust. Maverick basically takes the commands from the MIT Aztec package and wraps them into a GUI. Maverick. This is our software. It takes all the functions provided by the MIT Aztec package and combines them into an interface that would allow an end user to easily fly the MAV. The interface has 5 views: the map, the main view, the details view, the log view, and preferences. The map is visible from all of these views. This is an example of what you might see while using Maverick. You can see the soccer fields where a test mission was flown. The cubes represent the user-defined waypoints. The green directed path between the points is the expected path of the MAV, and the red path is the current actual path of the MAV. In the lower portion of this view we have the control buttons. This is where the user can manually change the state of the MAV, such as on, off, emergency, takeoff, or landing. Below that we have some mission management buttons. These include starting and stopping a mission, clearing a mission from the GUI, or capturing the MAV's current flight path to replay the mission at a later time. This is the main view of Maverick. It's where all the incoming data from the MAV is displayed. For example, in the top left of the view we have a gauge containing the speed, displayed in blue, and the altitude, which is displayed in red. Directly below that there is a slider to display the battery voltage. The 3D MAV model represents the current pitch, yaw, and roll of the MAV. On the right there is some raw data. Some examples of the fields displayed here are the MAV state, such as on, off, or idle, the number of GPS satellites that are connected, the current CPU load of the MAV, and so forth. In the top right of this view we have critical warning messages displayed to the user. The Details tab will be where the user creates missions for the MAV and views information about the waypoints. The Camera tab will be used to maintain visual contact with the MAV through an external camera. The Log view is used to view any error thresholds that might be received, for instance if the MAV is flying too high. The Replay view will be used when we're able to capture an MAV mission and replay it, and the Preferences view allows the user to set threshold variables and bulk download maps for offline viewing.